Hi, this is a short video to talk you through creating your FAIRS data through the Create FAIRS Data service. First of all, you'd click Start Now, enter your email address and your password, and then you'd be taken to this page. When navigating this page, one of the important things to note is your operator settings. And if you click into Define and Manage settings, this allows you to indicate what passenger types you have, whether this would be, for example, adult or student or child. This also allows you to indicate your purchase methods for your tickets, whether this be absolutely everything or whether they can only be purchased, for example, on a mobile device and given mobile app tickets. You can enter time restrictions for any tickets that you have, for example, weekday peak or bank holidays. Fair day end can be amended if this goes beyond midnight, and your operator details can also be entered. So if we go back to creating NetX data for your fares, the first option that you're given is to select the type of fare that you want to create. So if I was to create a single ticket and press continue, you would then select the passenger type, which you've already set up in your operator settings. So this would be an adult and press continue. You would then look at any time restrictions on your ticket. So this would again come from your operator settings. I'm going to select no in this instance, but you can if necessary, and press continue. And then you're given all of the information to check before you submit your answers. So if I press continue here, and then look at the service that you want to create the fares data for. So this information is taken from the Bus Open Data service. If the service doesn't appear here, then you need to check your timetables information on BODS or contact the help desk for some advice. So I'm going to create a fares for the Mearside Tesco route. I'm going to select a journey direction as outbound and press continue. Now here there are two options. You can either upload a fares triangle CSV or manually input the fares triangle. If you have any greater than 20 fare stages, you will have to upload the CSV format. So I'm going to choose that method now and press continue. You're then asked whether this is in pounds or pence and asked to upload a file. So if I upload this example file, here there are common issues if you run into any problems when uploading this file, and there's also a help document on the right hand side, so you can see more detail on how to get around any errors that arise. Then upload and continue. Now here you're asked to assign a fare stage to each of the stops as listed on the route. So if I click these fare stages, and as you can see, I'm skipping some of the fare stages, and the reason will become clear in just a second. So I'm going through, making sure that I've gone down the list and added every fare stage in. Now, if I press auto populate fare stages, as you can see, within the gaps, they're filled in with the previous fare stage. So it makes it a bit quicker for you when you've got a lot of stops, as in this example. So if I then press continue, you then need to check your answers before sending any sales information through. So you need to make sure that you've assigned the correct fare stages to the correct stops, and you can have the option to change these if necessary. Then press continue. You would then ask to select how your tickets are sold, and again, any amendments would be made in your operator settings. So I'm going to select everything, but you can select multiple options at once if you have these separated out. Press continue and enter in the start date for your fares. I'm going to enter today. And also make sure, if you need to, add an end date, but this should only be added where appropriate. It's not necessary, whereas the start date is. Press continue and you're asked again to check everything to make sure it's all correct, and then you would accept and submit. You should then get a green screen to say it's been created and it's been stored in the system. So if you want to create more products, you can add another fare here, or if you want to export your data, you can export your products at the bottom. If you press export, you'll be taken to this page where you can export all fares. And as you can see, this is just completed. So initially this would be loading and it will go to complete and give you the option to download your file, which can then be uploaded to BODS.